Well, we see an increasing proclivity on the part of powerful states to use coercive measures. I've mentioned that there was an arrest warrant against me and some other judges by the Russian Federation, and I've been now sentenced to imprisonment in my absence to 15 years by the Russian Federation on account of applications for warrants that were issued by independent judges on the evidence. In this round, you're right, of course, my predecessor for some months was under sanctions, but in this round, I was the first person sanctioned by President Trump in February 2025. And of course, it was quite lonely for several months. I was the only one, and later on, some judges and deputies, I think in about August, September, they were sanctioned. I just think it's unwarranted. People try to enter public service. Some do better than others. But to use the power of the state to coerce, to intimidate, is deeply dangerous. We see this tendency to what's happening in some countries domestically with prosecutors or attorney generals of previous administrations. We see threats against UN special rapporteurs like Francesca Albanese, or judges of the ICC, or myself. We see threats in the media about putting sanctions and targeted measures against other individuals who simply take a different view. And they don't, in the most case, at least in my case, and in the ICC, I'm sure, take a different view out of malice, out of bias, or out of any antipathy to any people or person in the world. It's simply an exercise of responsibilities, given that one has to look at the evidence and the law and apply the law fairly, equally, for example, in Palestine and Israel, as we did in Ukraine and Russia, as equally as we're doing in Afghanistan and Myanmar, and the list goes on. And to cause pain is not an unanticipated consequence, it's the desired outcome. Because you've seen from public sources, even before the current administration in the United States took office, 12 senators wrote, and they said, you target Israel, we will target you and your family. You have been warned. That's almost a verbatim quotation. And so one can say on this area, at least, they are truthful and they've made good on their promises, because the court as a whole has been targeted. But I deprecate it. It's undermining the moral authority of states. It is dividing the international community. In the end, it's bringing us closer to more and more conflict, because if we don't have the law, what do we have?